I forgot to mute. Again, it's my fault. I'm so sorry. Anyway, as I said, I'm Lux Gamma. This is my stream. I'm the host. We're playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent because it's been a heckin' minute. And, yeah, we're just gonna do. I'm just gonna call myself Lux G. Lux G. That's who I am. This is a great game. This is a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic, solid, golden game. And I played it before. I think I played it on the Nintendo Switch. I think I played it like a really, 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 really long time ago when I was a teen. Pirated version on my old laptop. And then I had it on Nintendo Switch. I believe they released it on Nintendo Switch. I had it on Nintendo Switch and I played it and beat it. I got one of the endings. And I decided to get it on the PC and stream it because it's a great game and deserves to be streamed. So, it is a bit of a longer game. I think it's definitely going to take us a little bit of time to complete it. There's so much to see. And what I really want to focus on with this stream is really taking in the lore and looking at the context and how it connects to Amnesia Rebirth. Because there were notes and instances in Amnesia Rebirth directly connected back to this game, and I am really interested to remember and see exactly how all that ties in. Especially with Daniel and the whole Shuli-Do. Show effects somehow. No. Good. Mouse sensitivity. Well, I guess we'll see that really like in the game. Okay. Just, you know, always gotta make sure everything looks good. Custom stories. Bread and butter of my existence. Watched a lot of YouTubers do them. We're just gonna do a normal game because I'm not masochist. Oh, I'm not a masochist. I will not lick on hard. I will not do it. I have steak. I have leftover
Don't
steak.
forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair.
I'm chewing, but I already want to talk about it. I forgot that Daniel was also from London. Our protagonist in Amnesia Rebirth is from London. In one of the endings you can get, she returns to London with her kid, which is a mistake, but she does. And the shadow, I mean, we know what the shadow is. It's present in the second game. We know what the shadow is. It's the being that protects the Orby
What have I
Orbies.
done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
It's gonna be really exciting to like fully understand the revelations of this game now that we have the context of the orbs and the workings of that other world in Amnesia 2. Alright, here we are. The memento has been added to your journal. My journal. Memento, press M. Make sure to check these when you get stuck. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. So, notes, diary, mementos. This is much more succinct than the first, second game, I should say. I love picking up stuff. I also love the tinder boxes. I love being able to just light candles. That's what was really fun and great about Amnesia: The Dark Descent, is everything was so interactive. Was this door always here? I don't remember this door being here. Now, we're not going to waste tinder boxes. Right? We're not going to do that. I do not remember that door being there. Here, put you there. Big rock. Now, we also can't stay in the dark for too long anyway, because oh shit. We can zoom on the object. We can rotate the object. We can fling the object. Come on, chair. Right. I mean, he's losing it a little bit. So part of it is that Daniel's losing it a little bit. The other part of it is that the schmatty daddy daddo, the shadow daddy, is haunting him. And I'm going to touch. I have a memory of something happening when you tried to do that. Maybe not this time. But, like, that's literally the front door. So... Right, and that opens, and it scares him, and he's so scared. And I was also scared the first time I played this game. I'm gonna get jump scared so fucking bad, because I don't remember... where, all the jumpy schmumpies are. Why can't I zoom on that? I would like to. Seems like an important document. Oh shit, I was gonna grab it out of midair. I was gonna be so cool. Ah! I did it. Look at that. Damn. Nope, stop. Stuff can hide in dressers too. I mean, stuff will come after you in this game. What's happening? Don't worry, this weird, like, camera whatever will go away eventually. See, I don't understand why we have to do this. Like, we can just let dude do his weird thing and we can just enjoy. We can just enjoy. We don't have to go messing with things we don't understand. We can just enjoy, you know? We can live peacefully. Yeah, it's really dark on y'all's screen. I turned the gamma up on mine. But I'm also looking at this on my tablet, and the tablet's color saturation stuff is a little wonk. Should I use a tinder box? Should I do it? No. As much as I would like to light all the candles. See, there were never enough tinder boxes in the game for you to light everything. And that was the trap, because you definitely want to. It is rumbling. Cease. Cease your rumbles. I have a helmet. He is my helmet. I shall call him Steve. See, and this is like a weird, like, he's on the floor. He is freaking out. Right? This is a weird moment because the screaming, I can't tell if it's him hearing screaming or if he's remembering hearing screaming. Yeah, foreboding. Here, we're gonna set Steve. Sorry, we're gonna set Steve right here. There you go, Steve. Nope, Steve. There you go. Get up. Schmin. Oh yeah, I forgot I can jump in this game too. I can't remember if we could jump in the second one. Room. Sweep. Sweep the floor. The dirty floor. Sweep it. Okay, we picked up a Schminder. I'm in the dark. Chill. Calm yourself. It's been 2 seconds. Oh, there's my... All is good. We have a slight headache. That could be better. Schminder's boxes. Let's go, Steve. Let's go, Steve! You wait right there. I'll come back to you. A shirt. I cannot take it. Come on, Steve. Right. I'm pretty sure the candles like blow out in this room, and this is where the game's like, don't be in the dark, or you'll go crazy. And then we use a tinderbox, because the game's like, yeah, tinderbox. And that's your little context clue for not being in the dark. Oh my god, Steve, I'm so sorry. Oh shit, oh, Steve. Okay. You're okay, Steve, don't worry about it. Let's just make our way down these here stairs. In this not very sturdy castle. See? Okay, I was like, where'd all these extra columns come from? It's Mushy! And we're gonna check behind the staircase, because that's what good gamers do. You check behind things. Make sure you don't miss any schminderschmoxes. Steve, let's go. Oh, I can't take Steve in here with that. Mushy, do you want some Steve? Oh god, if I can get it off. Mush! Mush, mush. Snake. What is that? Rainy Hall. I didn't even realize that's what it was called. I wish you could take... See, this is the thing. Why can't I just take a torch? Ah, yes. A book. It says something in German, perhaps? Oh, God. That is a sturdy book. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Shut this door. You shut the doors. Because it provides safety. Ah, yes, roaches. Can you chill out? Was this disturbing event? I lost all my sanity to that? You couldn't go 2 seconds?
Saw one spoon out of place and just lost it.
Saw some roaches and went from a slight headache to head is pounding and hands are shaking. I mean, I get it. Roaches are nasty. I get it. I agree. But it was not that severe. Wait. Where are the tinder boxes? Where are the tinder boxes? Bring in this box with me. Since we've lost Steve. Here. You want some light? Do you feel better? There is some light for you. Here's some light. Some natural light. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, but the wind coming through the windows and blowing the papers up better not be like some terrible event that makes you freak out. Don't be a fucking wimp. Nature exists. Okay, I'm gonna take this book. Actually, this is a better weapon. It's a little harder to throw. I can't like this. No, don't look at it. Don't look at it. I mean, you're obviously freaking out, so don't look at it. I don't know why I ate it like that. Oh god, there is one. Lantern! Hold on, how much oil do I have? None! Put that away. Tinderbox! I have 6. We're never using these, by the way. We're gonna hold on to these bad boys like our life depends on it, because it does. And we're gonna very sparingly use lantern. Oh, now what? Now what? Stop being scared by everything. I'm like, oh. Why can't I grab this? Why can't I? Why can't I? This is a piece of history right here. Why is it not grabbable? I mean, it is, but I can't take it out. Schminderbox, you thought you could hide from me? Can I break the window? Nope, it's a very strong window to withstand the box. Whoa! Wait, I have to make a note. That has to be clipped later. Hold on. I'll just put 2020. Holy. Can we do it again? No. No. Oh my god. It was one of those once in a lifetime things, wasn't it? It was just the box was at the perfect angle and the throw was just right and we'll never recreate it ever again. Oh Lord. Lord, it happened one time and it's over. Give me this. Why can't I open you? Candle. No, not that candle. I will open this to provide more light across the floor. Box. Any tinder boxes? No. Not back here. Any tinder boxes in this cabinet? Even if there's a monster in the cabinet, you have to check it. There could be something. Anything? No. Okay, we've tinderboxed our way to hell. You have room. Should have used you as a spear. Back there. Stab, 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 stab. Oh shit. Stab, 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 stab. Oil. Ink. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Did I? What did I spill? Incense? Over here. Broken bottles. And lever. Right, that's how they say it. Lever, not lever. Lever. Is this blood or white? Which is it? I should assume it is wine. I would like to spill whatever contains you.
19th of August, 1839.
11 o'clock.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. His shadow is following you.
Beef stew.
It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back.
It's beef
You
shadow.
need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
Murder him.
Your former self, Daniel.
Want some more? There you go. Thank you. Yes, murder. Daniel's note to self. So let's examine, right? Alexander of Brandenburg. I'm not going to spoil it for people who have never seen Amnesia, though it's been many years, so actually I'm going to spoil it. So, he is obviously the big baddie of this game. It says we should hate him. And he is trying to go back to this other world using the orb. And there's so many reasons for that. The Shadow, we obviously know who the Shadow is, right? It is a living nightmare, breakdown of reality. We use it to kill old hag in Amnesia Rebirth. You can't fight it. It's encroaching, it hurts to touch it. It just sucks out life. And let's prove this lever. Oh look, something that made us happy. Use that, by the way. Entrance hall! The other children cheer him on, his named voice in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. And I'm really okay with this. See, we need to read the loading screens too, because those also provide lore. Check. To run. It might become important later. We might need to run. Not too certain. While you eat meat, yes.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp.
Bring the lamp.
You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the...
I think this is also...
What did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber,
My
Daniel.
most precious chamber, Daniel.
And it lies well
It's
beyond
where
the
all my
refinery.
BDSM
In
chairs
fact,
are.
It lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
What do you want, cat? Cat. The roaches are back. Crush them! Cannot. They are immune. They are immune. Tinderbucks. 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 See, you can't spook me by breaking things if I break them first. Will you? Nice, we're gonna go touch this door and something terrible can happen. It's the Shadow! Yeah, so the Shadow, as much as it is a monster, it is a very sentient being. Its whole purpose is to keep the orb, the Orby Dorby, from being abused. And there are multiple Orby Dorbies, and the Shadow watches over them. And so Daniel right now is kind of marked by the Shadow, because he had the Orby Dorby. And he's not returned it. Oh. What are you doing, Boosh? Oh! I shouldn't be here yet. I forgot about this place. Yeah, this place is actually horrible. This is an actually terrible place to be. No point in using my tinderboxes here because none of these lights are gonna stay on. Who just said that? Wait, was that me? Did I say that? Actually, here's that one. Commander. Oh no, it's Commander. I remember the first time I came down here, I got so scared. First time I played this game that I built a little, like, fort of boxes and I hid behind them. Now, you hear somebody walking, but, like, it can't be Alexander. Because Alexander don't walk. He's too old for that. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna build a little safety net. Where if anything walks through, it doesn't see me. Right? Not see me. I'll have to get through all of these super lightweight, not durable boxes. Can you stop shaking? Shit. He was walking on my shit. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. The wine cellar. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Oil. I should have saved that one. That would have been like 3/4 though. Oh! Here. What? What? Yeah, that's gonna be the worst part of this entire fucking game is the water monster. Water monsters are no good. What? Getting a flashback?
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Man's shocking himself. It's a sign of madness. Let's light this. Oh, there's nothing in there. Shoot. There's tinderbox in there though. Here. Stop freaking out. Shut up. Chemistry pot! This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compound lacks the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a deterrent. Detergent? Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. I don't forgot. Mementos. Combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. This is the other. Oh my god, that came out so violent. Shit. These contain lore. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in them. As long as I am able to think of you and long for life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, for I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. So the thing about this is it makes me feel like Alexander and the Queen in the second game were in some shit, because that's where he's trying to get back to. He's trying to get back to that world. And at least probably by this time, like, the first game takes place quite a while before the second game. But at least in both versions at this point, like, very possible that the world is already decimated. Oh, goody lord, shut up. You're groaning. Someone died of that. Trash. You know, I have a distinct memory of... I think it's later. I think we come down here once we have everything. And the staircase, like, gets destroyed or something, so I don't really remember. We fell to the kitchen floor. Tears are beginning to... Fuck! Fuck! I'm not reading fast enough. Why did that scare me? I don't remember that happening. Stella Binaria. There's one cellar. Oh, that's why. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tool. Right. That's why we have to go to the refinery. Because the goop is in the way. Won't budge. I don't think we ever go that way, actually. Tinderbox! Tinderbox! Archives! Hell no, we're not going that way. Shit. That place is scary. Pretty much. Well, actually, no matter what path I choose here, it's going to be terrible. The wine cellar is also a terrifying place. Let's go. Let's go to the wine cellar. Ah! Shit. Wine cellar. Do you remember? It's locked. Well, over the key! Oh my god. So I have to go to the archives. I don't want to go to the archives. I don't like it. It's scary. The archives are scary. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tale at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate. What was that? All that fucking noise. What's... See, this is what I hate about this game. There's so much noise going on. There's so many things to be heard. I hate it. It scares me. No, it's not Stefano. Open. Nothing. Loser. But opening things is fun. Having multiple of the same fucking book over and over again. Loser. Weakling.
16th of May, 1839.
Lord.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. Late
Stop.
that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the deep leading to us tomorrow.
Okay, hold up, we gotta read that again. Skip it, enemy too. Shit, go back. So this is quite possibly the dig site that we find in Amnesia Rebirth in the second game. We find a bunch of people's bodies, we find like old Roman statues, we find an archaeological site, we find an abandoned camp. This is probably it, because Daniel is there with Professor Herbert, and then he gets he leaves or gets sent away or something. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, which is where we were, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we saw and ordered the others to clear the way, late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum. So, Professor Herbert, too, is... I don't want to say he's in on it, but he's a little dishonest. Get the logo. Get the logo. Shut this door. Don't want unwanted guests. Right. So, like, using tinderboxes sparingly is more like, if you know you're going to be in a room for a while looking at things, just light one light source, it's fine. The game will be generous. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. This is super interesting, because at this point in history, in the 1800s, as far as I know, Prussia isn't a thing anymore. So, it's an ode. Well, actually, let's look that up. When did Prussia stop being a thing? When did Prussia become Germany? 1871. When was that? So, any time before 1871. Really. At least 3 years before. Open. See, this is so stupid because sometimes you'll be like next to a window like this, beaming with light, and he'll be freaking out like you're standing in the dark. Okay, none of that. Like, none of that. I like this. Yes! Fireplaces are the best thing to light. They provide the greatest radius. How can you not be stressy playing this game from hell? Giga Chad Ethner. Hi, by the way, lol. Hi. Hi, Giga. First time chatting. Nice to meet you. How are you? I am not stressy playing this game because this game is not nearly as stressful as my life. I will be very stressed later. I've played this game multiple times. On multiple places, on multiple systems, and trust me, I will be stressy later.
17th of May,
Lore.
1839. My hands tremble as
That's
I write. I
That's
feel a
deep.
need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful.
I should be.
They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber.
I just finished Amnesia Rebirth, the 3rd opus. It was kind of meh compared to this masterpiece. Right now, playing Soma, it's incredibly good. Not that horrific, though, but still. Soma's a great game.
Familiarity toward them,
Soma's a great game.
which haunts
And
me
yeah,
still.
Amnesia Rebirth is like
At the far end of the chamber,
much
a
more
great
about story than
slab
it
of
is about
stone
spooks.
sealed off whatever
really
lay ahead.
leans into lore telling.
I gave the order to raise it.
And you can't die
As
in
I
it either.
pushed through the narrow space,
So you get
a heavy
frustrated if
stone
you can't make progress,
suddenly
but you'll never
dropped,
die.
sealing me inside. I was trapped.
And now we have to go over that again because we missed lore. So they're in the passageway from Amnesia Rebirth. They're in that archaeology site that you discover when you're down there, and you find all those statues that are super old. He says he feels strange familiarity towards them, which is odd. It's an odd statement for him to make. We don't know enough about Daniel before this point where he's in Algeria to know why he would feel that way. Like, there's not really connection there. And then, yeah, then he gets trapped inside, like, wherever part of the excavation area he is, which sucks. Poor guy. Hello? Anyone? I was gonna break it! Me! I was going to break it. Fuck off. No one asked you to do that. Shit. I think you have to go through this door. Do you? Maybe not. Let's see. Why are you freaking out? We are in a lit hallway. There's a lot of moaning and groaning going on for some reason, but we're in a lit hallway. Okay, so you don't have to go through the door, but you can. Another satisfying rush moment. Light the fucking candle and shut up. You need to chill out, my guy. You be... It's just the piano. It's just a piano. It's okay, Daniel's son. Daniel's son. Karate Kid. Ha. Ha. Okay, so we gotta admit that Daniel's mad strong because, like, this is a whole ass wooden chest, and he's just like, flick, flick. Like, he is just tossing. tossing shit. Phew. He's a strong boy. See, I can't tell if that noise is supposed to be like people groaning or if it's the like house making noise. But it's a little obnoxious. My piano sometimes do that when I sleep. It's fine. It's fine. You know, pianos just, they play music by themselves sometimes. It's totally cool. You have the lantern on, stop freaking out. Oh. It won't open, it's locked. The local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Look, 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 look. You see the sunlight coming through the roof. Calm down. You are such a scaredy cat. I can't stand you. You're such a scaredy cat. Here, light the fire, please. Take that tinderbox. I appreciate that whenever I like feel the desire to use a tinderbox. Is this bread? Or is this a rock? No. It makes a soft sound, so it must be bread. It is bread. Take this bread. Maybe the monster will be hungry. That's very unfortunate. Someone got smushed to death. Ah, yes, the piano. Give me the oil. I cannot play this piano. Very sad. Very sad, very sad. Roaches! Hey, Steven, you're back. Come on, bud. How are you feeling? Oh, this parchment, this paper. Paper. Useless. Here, Steve, right, yeah. Stay right there, Steven. Ah! Now, why would you do a thing like that? Must find a new way out of this area. Well, you know what? Those, planks, we're never going to hold that. Tinderbox. Look at this little archive room. Isn't it so nice? Memories! The pianist left.
The castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the
Hold
shadow arrives...
Hold on. We need to acknowledge something. The monster was in the hall. We know this for a fact because there's going to be another time we come back around and we will see him. Like, you have a moment where you can actually see him. So, the monster is the only other creature on the same floor as us. It walks into that hall and we hear the piano playing. What this means is the Amnesia monster, whose name I can't remember right now for some reason, the Amnesia monster can play the piano. That's what this means. The Amnesia monster knows how to play the piano. And I need us all to acknowledge the ramifications of that.
It won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just
At
buying
least he's
time
right.
anyway.
Okay, so this is the other thing that we need to acknowledge about Alexander. He knows so much about the shadow, and not necessarily the intricacies of it, but he knows what it will do to the surroundings. So he must have encountered the shadow before. Because Daniel brings him the orb. Maybe Alexander has two. I think Alexander ends up like having two and one of them broke. I don't exactly remember. But he's clearly encountered the shadow before. So at this point in the game, in this history, the civilization he's from has already started screwing around with the orbs, and he must have already come into contact with the shadow at some point. It makes me feel like he's one of the scientists from the second game in the other world. Like he's one of those people that studied it and got like overzealous with it. Because he's clearly interacted with it before. Like he knows what's coming. The secret ending is to play his favorite song on the piano, so he gives you the exit key of the castle.
Let's do what we
That
can.
would be brilliant, by the way.
Done about the wars.
Has someone made a
We
mod
should
of that?
reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the
Let's
servants
fortify the
working
weak
on it.
structures, and then like everything else starts falling apart. because judging from those planks that were out there, you guys did a terrible job. Eastward. I like it. William and my man. Sir, we need to discuss. We need to discuss this. I'm removing the chair. You cannot sit here anymore. Come here, Steven. Go away. Kingdom of Prussia. So, this is another thing, too. Because Daniel was in the desert of Africa, doing his little thing in Algeria. And I wonder... like, these maps... because the things that are here are a little purposeful. And sometimes I wonder if maybe there was a glimpse of the other world sitting somewhere in these maps. Book. Tinderbox. Memories!
17th of May, 1839. After
Right, so
pounding
he's
the
trapped
unforgiving
in
stone
the
wall for
excavation
what
site.
seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw
He on that
a
smart
faint
diet. Nap time.
shimmer.
Right, so
My
this
weakened body was heavy to...
this is so important. He's in the excavation site from the second game. And that's where he finds this other orb. And I'm assuming this is the excavation site, or one of the excavation sites in the game, where you, like, where the camp is, where you, there's that portal thingy that needs, like, battery or life to work, right? That's where he finds this thing.
carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting
So the
light.
question is, did the orbs start out on Earth and somehow ended up in the other world and got experimented on, or did they start out in the other world and then somehow accidentally get brought here? And I want to say that they start out on Earth
waiting
because it's
for me. Enclosed
on a
in
pedestal.
dark nothingness,
It's been
I
there.
felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yeah, this is it. This is the orb. And there's multiple of them. And he finds it in these... Wow, he can't even look away from it. He literally can't even look away from it. He finds it in these ruins. These old, like... And so this is the other thing, too. Right? We don't know where the orbs came from or who created them. Because the civilization of the other world you go into in Amnesia Rebirth is not the same civilization that the orbs came from. And it's not the same civilization for the ruins that the orb resides in.
I reached
The
out,
teleport device
closing it
is,
in my hands.
but nothing
Faint
else.
glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
So,
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound.
so this is really important because him talking about having all these memories, he clearly at some point had been to the other world, came back and didn't remember it. So was also under the effect of the amnesia, like the amnesia effect that happens in the second game. I want to, because the other world had at some point more than one orb, I believe, but they only messed with one, if I'm remembering the game correctly, and like all the notes in the game. I want to believe that Daniel ended up over there somehow. Probably the same way all the other people ended up. He probably got kidnapped because they used torture to create vitae, and then they would make you forget, and they do it all over again. Just over and over. I want to believe that somehow he escaped, and in that process, the orb ended up in the other location, or something to that effect. But somehow he's been there, and somehow he came back.
Of stone being lifted. The voices of the Arabs.
Do you remember the orb in the center of the teleporter from Rebirth, though? It's the same thing. It is.
Was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So, I think that's where the orb is supposed to be. I think that's where the shadow keeps it. Because that's where it returns to at some point. Yeah, chill out. Fragile, but not breakable by hand, I say as I click it multiple times in a row and it breaks. Because I'm cool like that.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
All over again. Yeah.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful.
He's a crazy man, though. He's a crazy man. None of it is excessive. Let's like that, though. Whoever's doing all that growling, shut up. Bah! Give me. Allstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. So, right, we have to keep in mind, Brennenburg is really old, too. Like, impossibly so. Because Daniel, at the excavation site, that's in... We'll come back to this. Oops. Daniel being at the excavation site is in 1839. There is time that passes between them. So, 1801, right? Another region rich with its lore is Allstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. This is really important. This is really important because the Otherworld Queen kidnaps people and saps them of essence, vitae, whatever you want to call it. And some of them turn into monsters. And Alexander is from that place. And essentially, with the help of Daniel, and probably even before Daniel got there, has been doing the same thing. But he never had an orb to get back home. Daniel brought him that. And I believe they are called Revenants in the second game as well. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It's literally the inhabitants of the Otherworld. They would kidnap people. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? The scheme of the Queen. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past.
Fortnite.
During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Let me make a note here. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble, some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who is this mysterious man who visited the sleeping hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? He definitely did. Fortnite, yes. Heinrich definitely visited Allstadt. He definitely got kidnapped by the Revenants. Probably got tortured and used for vitae. Probably had the amnesia effect induced. And then came back and literally didn't remember any of it because that's just what happens. They just make you forget. Which works well, also, because it completely protects them. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by a fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, living through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. So, this is really important because we have Wilhelm's contract, which talks about the Black Eagle, which confirms that Alexander's really old, like impossibly so, from the 1600s at least, if not more. And he's probably been sustaining himself this whole time by doing the same thing the Queen has done in her own kingdom. Kidnapping people, torturing them for vitae, and so on. So, did they kidnap him because he was playing Fortnite? Maybe they did. There it is. Oh, locked. Fetch. No, we don't need that. We have natural light. I'm gonna open this because reasons. Let's investigate the desk before we do anything else. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough. So, Wilhelm, because Alexander talks to Daniel about the wine cellar, Wilhelm is also still alive, really old, who knows? Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. So he's been kidnapping people. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. So, Wilhelm and some of the other people are the ones responsible for the kidnappings. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. So I believe the wine he's been making is probably the amnesia juice. Right, yeah, that's exactly why I did that. Oh, shit. I remembered enough about this game to remember that this is a thing that happens. I remembered enough about this game to be like, oh yeah, doesn't the door like get busted down? I have to hide. Oh, shit, what's that? I forgot how to peek. I forgot how to peek around corners. How do you peek? I have forgotten. Oh well. It should be fine then. Right. He busted that door down. He was not happy with me. He won't budge. I'm sorry, wasn't this open before? Oh, that's the other entrance to the... Right. Yeah, that's our first glimpse of dude. Which is why this is great, because he's clearly the guy playing the piano. I'm sorry, can you shut up? Are you playing the piano again? Are you playing the piano again? Whatever. Whatever. I don't even want to be here anymore. Let's leave. We have what we need. We don't need to be here anymore. Using the vitae. Yes. Yes, Giga. Using the vitae. The vitae. Whatever the frick you say it. Oh. Ah! I always forget that this happens, and I always step on it. Every time. And it hurts you every time, too. Shadow is mad. Shadow is mad! I'm hurt. Oh. But all is good for some reason. All is good. Here, let's fill the lantern. All is apparently good. All is Gucci. Okay. What was that the key for? The wine cellar. It is the key for the wine cellar. My god, you're such a baby, Daniel. I swear to God. Yeah, the wine cellar is actually a horrible place. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be something. I'm assuming... See, that's why the load screen texts are so important, because I believe that's the lore behind... Oh, yeah. Nope. I remember what happens down here. Oh god, I hate this place.
Where did the Baron go? Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not good. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah, the wine is bad. You don't drink the wine. An enemy is here. Hide in the whiskey. Oh, I will. Don't you worry about it. I will. I don't know which way I should go. Oh, shit. Right. God, he's right there. Blah 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 blah. No. Right, it is laudanum. Does laudanum help sanity, or is that something else? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna look at him. We're not gonna look. I'm gonna wait till he goes away. It's fine. Okay. Is he gone? Yeah. The game is really, like, passive at first with how you encounter the monsters. But they get very aggressive very fast. So I remember you have a slight encounter in the wine cellar. Who is crying? Little bitch babies. Well, you know, if you're gonna give it to me, I might as well. Might as well bask in the light for a little bit. Got nothing up there. Right. Yeah. The wine is something. Shut that. Shut it. Right. The goal is not to light everything, but if it gives you a tinderbox, like I have 17. If it gives me a tinderbox and I'm next to a light source, I'm gonna use it. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. This here. Yeah, box stacking and jumping.
The flicker, the bluish light.
It's a thing. It's a thing, okay? It's a thing. Thank you for illuminating whatever that is. Orpiment. Okay. Right. I think the way it works is you can't actually get in through that door originally. Like you have to go the long way around or something. Just gonna shut that, bring that on, and we're gonna put all the barrels right here and make a little wall just in case we need to hide. Oh shit. Just in case. Just in case. Yep. And then I'm gonna put one. Stop it. Put one here. Okay. There's nothing in the corner, but I just wanted to stack those. You know? Just in case I needed to hide or something. Don't. Come on. Is there something back here? Why are these stacked so poorly, by the way? Why are they so spaced? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Because I can foresee that the second I pick that up, bad things will fall. Oh, what a whiner. Shut up. So I'm gonna stack the barrels like this too to create like a nice cozy little whatever. So that there are no gaps. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Right? And then if he breaks in, I can just go like this. Right? That's exactly what I was afraid of. That is precisely what I was afraid of. Chemistry? No. My sanity is not great, but my health is good. I think it's fine. I think there's like one more time when you're down here that you get a spook. But I don't remember. Be gentle with it. Be gentle. I said be gentle. I said be gentle. 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 I'm gonna block the door with this chair. It's absolutely not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna bring this boulder. I'm gonna bring this boulder. Block the door with the boulder. Right. Tinderbox, light it. No, I just gotta check. Check. Now. Oh shit. Ah! There it is. Okay, that's first. First, we have to check! I should end the stream. But let's check first. Check. Nope. Okay, another. Okay, let's grab it and then let's hide. Let's. Ah! Should I sit further back? No, you can't put that. That's a scripted event. I have been bamboozled. light that, light that, light that, light that. It's alright, Daniel-san. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. How many do I got? 16? No, we're not using one. It's alright, it's okay. Don't freak out. You'll make it someday. Daniel's really strong. He can push these boulders like they weigh nothing at all. How is he doing it? He can't be stopped. Clearly there was something else in the wine called steroids. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah. Look at that. Hold on. Let's say, let me the fuck out of here. Okay, so that's 3 things. Have you cut something? What happened to you? Yeah. Yeah. Stay. It's okay. Look, there's some pygmy. What are you doing? Oh, no, that was nice. Let's do it again. The way that they slide across the ground. Wow. Shut this. Let's shut this. You know? Shutting. Oh, I can't pick it up. I can just smush it. That's good. I like smushing things. Yeah, don't be loud. Don't be loud. Not gonna light it. Unless there's a tinderbox in one of these drawers.
What's happening? Oh, feels like
Yeah,
my
see,
chest
that's
is
why
going
you shouldn't drink this shit. That's literally what happens. You touch.
My God, Wilhelm, do something! Accept it. We're not getting out of here. How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Yeah, the wine does something. I don't know if it. These are like their organs or their brains or something. I don't know. The wine either just kills you outright or it makes you become one of the monsters. I don't really know which one it is. But I want to say it makes you become a monster. So, you need to move because I foresee in my future the need to hide. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a position. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with the noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. Daniel Strongman confirmed. Oh lord, I remember that place. Squeeze the placenta. Stop! Don't say that! I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron had locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... If anyone's going to break in, now's the time. So, the thing I don't know is... Obviously they exploded. But did they become monsters or did they just die? Because if you've ever looked at the monster, which we can do together in detail. Oh, look, handprints. He's kind of like split open. You know? Everything's kind of gangly. I'd like to believe that if you drank the wine or something, you became one of them. And there are quite a few of them walking around. I don't know how it all works. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat is finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to blah, blah, blah. Having reached British territory, it's just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. I really gotta pay attention to these. Lord. Am I gonna get... Ouch. Yep. You're a bitch. See, sometimes I can walk that, sometimes I can't. Like, I don't understand. He sat down by Caspo wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead onto the sand-veiled ground. So that makes me think that we are in... I'm supposed to be down here, right? This is where we do the thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is where we do the little experimenty goo-goo. Oh. Oh, I saw that. I saw it in the corner of my eye. You cannot keep secrets from me. You cannot keep secrets from me. I know all. Excuse me. I believe I stacked these boxes earlier. You have no right to unstack them. Put them back. Put them back. Empty. This up here. Right there. There. I like how there's a baby screaming. Very, you know, bringing us back to the second game. You know, kidnapping. I mean, the man was just kidnapping kids and everything, so not necessarily the second game. Man was just doing stuff. Hello, little creature, would you like a bottle? Yes. Are you pleased with your offering? So these bottles, I feel like, are failed concoctions, or like failed vitae, or failed essence, or failed... What's up, everyone? How are you doing on this wonderful Thursday? Hi, Ross! How are you? We're actually about to end soon, but I'm gonna go through this little bit here. I'm gonna make this here shmotion, like that. Do I have to? I do. I'm sorry. He's very angry. He's so angry. He's so angry. He's so angry. I mean, the goop man just knows. He just knows that I'm about to fuck up his whole day. Stop walking around. This is the other thing, is that is not the sound of the man walking. Yeah, see, this is what I remember. I remember it falling. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Well, that's very easy, actually. Give me this. Because I am Strongman Danielson. And I can lift things one-handed. I'm good, just chilling out here. How about yourself? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was a good day. It's almost the weekend. One more day. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. I didn't read it because I'm fucking stupid. Stop attacking me! I have literally done nothing! God. The fucking thing is so mean. Oh god. Squish. Acid! Achievement unlocked, Alchemist. I don't remember what's in the refinery. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers fired on something. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. We're gonna have a little memory time.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For
The darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
I'm gonna answer the question.
What's the reason? Why is
Answer
it so
the question.
dark?
Pay attention, Daniel.
Daniel.
It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
These are secrets. Alright. Keep going straight. Make sure not to stray. Well, you know, you say that, but I just had to make a right-hand turn. So, what does that mean exactly? Yeah, the shadow is here. The shadow is been here. Oh yeah, this fucking place. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Yep. I forgot that they're down here. I forgot that they're down here. I forgot that he's down here. He's still nearby because it's giving me the bad music. Yeah, this is my least favorite place. Well, one more. Quite finished. Okay, so we're not gonna go that way. That's the way to go. Move this way. Shut the door. Shut it nicely.
Someone's coming.
Yeah, so like, is that Daniel saying it or is that somebody else? I'm scared. I'm actually terrified right now. Just be gentle. Any shminger boxes? Come on. Give it. There we go. Shminger? Okay, since I got one extra, there you go. Super loud. Wow. Wow, super loud. Yeah, they're down here. The monsters be down here. I don't know exactly where, but they be down here. And it terrifies me. Picked up la da 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 yada 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 yada. Can you like fuck all the way off? Shut! Absolutely none of that. I'm reading.
2nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse.
She has a point.
An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't.
He brought it back
The
with him.
pieces wouldn't fit
And
together.
Alexander,
as if they weren't
I
the
believe,
same
has his
object.
own.
Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
My man. we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you everyone so much for joining me for this first session of Amnesia. We're gonna do... Is he still on? Yeah. The same room that gave me trauma for 10 years. Exactly, Giga. Exactly. The wine cellar, honestly, out of all the locations in the game, other than like Water Monster, which I got used to, is my least favorite place. My least favorite place. It's terrifying. I hate it. I hate it. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. We are... I'm also going to quit because I need access to my full screens, honestly. We are also going to raid somebody who's live right now. If we're all ready. If we're all ready. Are we ready? Are we ready? 2, 1.
I mean, I hope you're... We haven't really met Laura.
Here, let's go to this channel.
I know you're in here. I can hear you.
Ah, see, Rubik is just dumb. Hey! He's totally getting like Bugs Bunnied right now, though. Pause game! Big Camp! Welcome to the stream! Hey, Lux Camo, thank you so much for the raid.
You're
I'm
welcome.
going to try to get my sound alerts to work because OBS had an update, and as we all know, that fucks everything up.
Yeah, it does.
But welcome, welcome, one and all.
Yeah, there's Red Grim.
He doesn't even
He's
say there
great.
is
He's a great streamer, and he's so much fun. And look at his background. Look at his corner. Look at his corner.
I know, but, well, no, like, it's over here in the chat.
Ah, I love
It's not
that
over
corner.
here
I love that dragon
in the
lamp. I
activity
love
feed,
the masky
you know, the
things.
important
I
thing
love
is
the
to
red
play.
curtains. I love the vibe.
Daily activity feed.
I'm so jealous.
How
All I
y'all
have is
doing?
this.
Welcome to the stream. My name is Leon.
Yes, so
This is
stick
my
around,
Lilith.
watch
We
him,
play video games
and have a
together.
great day, everyone. In the
And
meantime, please make sure to
Roman says the lady with the
stay
hands
safe, stay
is
happy, stay
Laura.
healthy,
That's
eat, sleep, and
spoiler.
drink well. Wash your hands, wear a mask. Don't be nasty. Sneeze into your arm. Don't be nasty. And I'll see you in the next one. Celeste Lily.